What's going on, guys, and welcome back to Pokemon Arcade. This is episode 21 of the Pokemon Sun Randomizer Ghost Monolocke, and I think I'm going to start every episode with these little finger guns now. I have something different for you guys today to wrap up after the Ghost trial. There is a ghostly voice in my head for some reason. I'm not sure what's going on. Can you introduce yourself, ghostly voice?
What's up? What's up?
It's
Zach.
boy.
I'm back. Everybody wanted
It's Zach. I'm back. If you guys have been hanging out in streams in the chat or watched some previous episodes of the series or gone over to Twitch for some streams, you guys know Zach. He's a mod. He's a friend. He's my college roommate, formerly Mr. DC over there doing classes from home, and we figured, you know what? Let's have him on. Having some trouble. I don't know, just having trouble feeling it. Wanted to get something in, and I found out Zach was actually enjoying watching me kill all my Pokemon, so I figured we would just let him come hang out while I do it again. So I'm pretty sure what we're doing today, Zach, is going to fight Ponytown, I think is what it's called, maybe? Po-Town? Po-Town sounds right. The place where Team Skull is. Does that ring a bell to you?
I played this once.
Same.
Years ago.
Isn't it sad that it's already been years since we played through this game?
Although, to be fair, like...
You did play it more recently than me.
Those are the least memorable parts of these games to me, is the Team Rocket, Team whatever.
Yeah, it's almost like guys, I just want to enjoy catching my Pokemon. I want to become the champion. Stop bothering me with this team stuff.
Yeah.
But people want story in their Pokemon games, man. They want.
Although, is it super long in this one? Because I don't know.
The
I just
story?
remember there's like one base in the first couple.
Well, you borderline
that are, like,
have
so long.
You borderline have two bases because it turns out that the Good Science
Vector,
Foundation Aether Foundation. It turns out that they're bad, and so it's like a whole thing, right? So I'm gonna go to the Pokemon Center because we definitely need to heal up, check our potions and stuff, and I'm pretty sure that's where we go next. I am still. While I am already annoyed by the dialogue, having played through the game one time, I have not gotten to the point where I'm annoyed by having the little flag on my map. I'm happy for it to tell me where to go every time. So I believe.
Wait, do you only have 3?
Yeah, I only have 3 right now. I might have had 4 the last time you watched an episode, but I did not lose a Pokemon last episode. So you might be 2 episodes behind.
What just died recently?
Who did I? The last Pokemon that died? I don't know. I can check the death box. I thought it was Decidueye, but it's been a minute.
I mean, I've seen that, so
yeah. So
I just thought you had 4
antidotes. I have no awakenings. Oh heck, I should buy some awakenings. So Zach, I don't know. I don't think you have commented on this in the comments. Like I've talked about it a couple times, but it has been a kind of offhand. So what I've got here is a Pokemon that I can't evolve without an item. So, and that being Dusclops, he evolves with a Reaper Claw. So what we did in Soul Link is we said at like level 40, I think we just hacked in a Reaper Claw basically, and used that. What are your thoughts on that? Your opinions? I think it was Litwick. It was Decidueye and then Litwick died.
Oh, I saw that too. I remember that.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate. That's my favorite.
Well, that Litwick was the same question because Chandelure evolves with a specific item that I don't necessarily get. And so the question has kind of become, I've seen it mixed in Nuzlocke, but more recently I've seen people kind of leaning towards, if I have that non-evolvable Pokemon, a lot of the times we want to see them evolve, so we just kind of set like a reasonable level for them. And that was really hard with Litwick because Litwick didn't evolve it for the first time until level 42. So
yeah, I mean, I'm fine with it. Can you get the item in this game?
Yeah, you can get
normally.
I think any Pokemon that has an evolution like that. Normally I don't know.
Like in Sun and Moon, normally.
I don't know. Probably there would be a way. I don't know if it's available like in the game or if it's like you can bring it from another game. It's coded in because anytime they have a Pokemon like that, I'm looking at these TMs that I haven't checked recently. We got Flame Charge. I could teach. No, it's physical though. I don't know that I really want that. Charge Beam might be nice. We could get some electric coverage. What do you think about that, Zach? It's a 50 power special move. Oh, 90 accuracy. I don't know. But we have Psychic. I have Psychic, so I should definitely teach that to something.
Definitely that, yeah.
I guess I just got that. Oh, and I have Volt Switch, but no one can learn Volt Switch. Can't learn Leech Life. Okay, we'll just teach Psychic for now. Do you think I should put that on Kafagrigus or on
I don't know what
on a-
movesets they have right now.
Well, Cofagrigus is probably the better one based on making it more viable because I think its only attacking move is Hex. Yeah, it's got Will-O-Wisp, Disable, Haze, and Hex.
Yeah, Haze.
Its special attack is much higher. It's 93 versus 56, so it's a special attacker.
I would hope so. Are there any ghosts that are
physical? I don't know. Surely, because there's got to be physical ghost moves. Well, Dragapult in Sword and Shield can be either one. It has a pretty. It's actually a better attacker, but it's got a mixed moveset ability depending on how you run it. But I think Phantom Force is physical. The 2-turn move.
Oh, I didn't know that. So you have randomized items in this one. Yeah.
Actually, they're not randomized ground items, but I do have randomized. I think it can randomize TMs, and I have this. Anytime there's 2 marts, one of them is like quote a special mart, and I can randomize that. But in the way they randomize Gen 6 and 7, there's just for some reason randomizing ground items doesn't work, but randomizing items you get from people does work. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So that's why I get different move sets. Oh, Selgor's pretty scary. I'm gonna go for the Confuse Ray. That's why I get different TMs from people when I beat them. And also there's, I don't remember if I had to turn this on or if it's just a function of the game, but there's like a small chance when you beat someone, they give you an item. So, a Selgor is a scary Pokemon. I have so much more respect. I actually went back and watched A-Drive's bug-only playthrough of Sword and Shield, and it gave me a new outlook on bug Pokemon. They're not totally useless, despite what you might think. How do you feel about bug Pokemon?
It feels like, I don't know, like since like 2nd gen, they've been trying to make them better and better.
What was good in 2nd gen?
Heracross.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's such a hard Pokemon to get. I forget about him a lot.
It's not that bad, actually. You just headbutt trees, and it's not like...
Oh, yeah, that's not the
rare.
honey. The honey thing is in Gen 4, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
that. I remember that. That's terrible.
Oh, this is bad. This is bad. This is bad. I'm Will-O-Wisp.
He's dark, right?
Oh, but he used Flame Burst. Yeah, he's dark water.
Water dark.
He avoided... He's definitely physical, so I'm trying to hit him with a Will-O-Wisp, but he keeps avoiding, and now I'm poisoned. So we're going to have to deal with that in a second. I did test in our test, by the way, that I think Speed Up will work this time. If you guys watched the last episodes with Zach, we had some computer resource issues that caused a frame rate drop. I think we've got that under control, but I am also trying to be a little bit better about it, especially with you watching on a phone, Zach. I don't know.
Why are you telling people this?
I mean, what's wrong? I don't think people care. I am badly poisoned, so I definitely need to heal this now. So, heck, man, what's going on in your life? How are you dealing with the state of the world right now?
I mean, honestly, it sucks. But like compared to a lot of people, it's pretty normal because all my classes are online and the same, so that routine's the same.
Are you guys doing like Zoom classes, or are you doing like all remote stuff?
It's all remote.
Okay.
No, wait.
I meant like Zoom. Like, are you doing like actual class times, or is it like intermittent? Like you do like a check-in, so you do less classes than you have been doing?
No, it's the same class time, and it's all on. Well, we're using WebEx, and one of my classes uses Zoom because the professor doesn't like WebEx, but it's the same thing. It's the
I
same
use Discord because I don't like Zoom and Skype. Mostly because I haven't used them before. I hear Google Hangouts is a good alternative, though. We've been potentially considering trying that for our D&D campaign because we've had some... our internet's not great here, but we have the advantage of the fact that I have a hard, like an Ethernet cord run because the closet in my office room is where the router is. So we have a little bit more stable of a connection, even though it's really low. But we have another friend who lives in an apartment, and when we do our D&D calls, she's like, it's terrible. It's hard for a completely vocal game, right?
Yeah.
So when are we gonna do a D&D night? You and Patrick should do a D&D.
I mean, I've wanted to play. Like, I haven't played that since I was like a kid.
Yeah, I played with a friend once in 4th grade, and that's the only experience I've had with it before now.
Honestly, in the summer when I have more time, I would be down.
We could do a fun D&D campaign, and also maybe do that series we talked about. You know, pump that out. Are you gonna work? Are you gonna work this summer again?
I don't know. It's so.
Well, yeah, I guess. I guess with the state of things right now.
Like yet. Yeah.
I should probably give some of my Pokemon Z moves. That would probably be smart.
Well, I forgot all about this.
I totally forgot about it too until right now. Who's got a fire move? Is it just fire and ghost? I can give the Normalium Z to Rooney so that it has a Z move. I'm basically choosing these based on who I can get Z moves with. Plus, the Firium Z makes more sense on Emerald anyway because Emerald is stat.
Yeah.
So
I'm so sad about Litwick.
Litwick is cool, man. I'm actually thinking about shiny hunting Chandelure soon. I know you haven't been able to make it to quite as many of those streams, but I don't know if
what
you'd
does
be
it look
interested in
like?
Shiny Chandelure is, you know how it has blue flame in its design?
Yeah.
It's red flame. It's just like if it was normal, but it's really vibrant and looks really good.
Huh.
So I've been thinking about that. We moved on to Ludicolo, by the way. I don't know, were you? I think you were there when I got Stoneturner the other day, weren't you?
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
Although you evolve it immediately. You're hatching Lotad, right?
Yes, I'm hatching a Lotad, but I'm gonna evolve it too. Well, I mean, you
Just a
have to
fully
hatch.
formed-
You have to hatch the baby Pokemon.
Fully formed Ludicolo popping out. I don't know.
That would be weird. That'd be something to see for sure. Yeah, I've been having a lot of fun with those streams. They're the Masuda method is kind of broken, to be honest with you. I mean, it makes shinies way more accessible. Like kind of like stupid, easily accessible. I think I have to fight this Ace Trainer, so I'm gonna do that. I feel like I have run into way more dark types than I ever have before, just because I happen to be using ghost types and, you know, psychology, right? So things are way more noticeable whenever they cause problems for you. They stick in your mind better. So
there was a Ludicolo's Gen 3, right?
Yeah, it's a.
It was the
Lotad and C-Dot thing between the two generations, or the two games iterations of the game.
Oh yeah. There was an Elite Four member that used Ludicolo, and I remember that being like the hardest thing for me for some reason when I first played it when I was a kid. It had double team, and
I'm trying to think of who used it, because so you have Drake, I believe was his name, the Dragon Trainer, and then you have the Steel type trainer and the Champion, Phoebe's Ghost types, and the first trainer was Grass types because he had a Cacturn, right? Cacturn and Shiftry.
It must have been that then.
Yeah, I guess it must have been him. I don't remember the Ludicolo, but yeah, you set up Rain Dance and that thing it'll mess you up. I'm gonna use Z Power. Never mind. I was gonna use Z Power because I thought it'd be cool, and then I realized it was Z Disable, and I'm like, okay, that's kind of a waste of a Z move. I wonder what that does. Like, how is that any better? I wonder if it just, like, instead of being disabled for 3 turns, it's disabled for 7 turns.
I doubt it. I doubt it's any different.
It's probably just like a stupid animation for it.
Yeah. Although disable's a good thing to have against, like, if there's a lot of
I've kept
Pokemon
it for
that have
a reason.
just one dark move if they're not dark. Like,
yeah, you get pursuit. I mean,
have
so many
Pursuit.
Pokemon have that. It's like, it's tough. This is an interesting challenge, and I'm kind of wondering, like, at the time that I did this, I was kind of like, maybe I should go back like a generation each time and see if it gets easier because there's less Pokemon. I read who was coming out, but I have forgotten. So I'm going to my red button of the highest level. What's up, Dusclops? So it's a Silvally. I think that's a poison type Silvally. So that's probably okay.
Why do you name so many things Eviolite?
Because
did I miss that?
I tend to do that with Pokemon that I don't think I'm going to be able to evolve. So I'd like them to have an Eviolite. And at the time that I got this guy, I was like, yeah, we're probably not going to Reaper Claw, so I'm not going to do it. And then, like, the longer I've had him, the more I'm like, I don't know, should I just... Oh, no. He's a dark type Silvally.
I figures.
Can Confuse Ray work on a dark type? It can.
Yeah.
Sweet. I didn't know because it's a ghost type move. Do I need a super potion? I'm gonna go ahead and use a super potion just to make sure I'm good, and then I'm gonna start attacking with pursuits. I just so yeah, I kind of got to the point where I was like, I don't know. I mean, I think it'd be more fun for people if I let him evolve, and like, there's a certain amount of like, this has been a pretty difficult challenge anyway, so I'm kind of like, should I really hurt myself by being like,
go for it.
you know, limited encounter? So I was kind of thinking like level 40. I don't know. What do you think about that?
That sounds fine.
So that means potentially by the end of today's recording sessions, I could be putting that in for next time. The nice thing about this is that not only have I now learned how to randomize 3DS games, and I can, well, at the time that I did this, I had to do so many test runs, I kind of memorized how to do it, and now it's been a while and I forgot. But I think I could figure it out pretty easy. But I also had to learn how to use PK Hex, which is a program that basically lets you like go in and you can view like everything about every Pokemon, and there's just a lot of information you can get, and it's really easy to like kind of create Pokemon, and it's how people do things like egg locks. Have you ever seen one of those?
No.
So an egg lock is traditionally, I don't think it would make much sense to do this any other way. People with larger followings can say like, hey, I'm going to do an egg lock, announcement drop. Here's how you make an egg. Send me eggs to this email, like egg files using PK Hex. And then I will drop them into the game in the PC. And then when I get to the first Pokemon Center, instead of getting encounters, we'll catch an encounter and go trade it out for a random egg and then hatch it. And that's how you get your Pokemon.
Oh, that's cool.
So
is there
what's up?
Like people can put in anything just to like mess with you?
Pretty much, yeah. I mean,
Just
you can put in any Pokemon. I mean, a lot of people will do like no broken Pokemon, so like don't give me a Charmander with, flamethrower at level 5, kind of a thing. So you get some like that, and you get people who send in Togepis with only metronome and stuff like that. So it really depends. I feel like I have to go back to the Pokemon Center between every fight. I'm just not very efficient with my Pokemon.
Well, you only have 3.
That's true. It's
At
hard.
At this point in the game, you usually have a full team, so...
Yeah, you usually have a full team, and you usually have type diversity, so makes a big difference. But basically, that's kind of the thought process there, is doing the egg lock thing, and I thought it was cool to learn it, because now I can like feel like I can contribute to people's egg locks without being an idiot and having to like do a bunch of research. And also, I can be able to eventually maybe do one myself, which could be fun. And the thing with, by the way, with broken Pokemon being submitted, people have like a Nuzlocke type that's a scrambled egg lock is what they call it, which is like you can send in Pokemon with like typings that don't match up and movesets that make no sense and completely broken ones, and then they typically offset for that by like kind of boosting trainer Pokemon and stuff. So it's gonna be like every trainer has 6 Pokemon, or every trainer's Pokemon has max IVs, that kind of thing.
Who in the world was that guy with flock of seagulls hair?
That guy back there that I was just talking to, that was he's like I think he's the champion of the Gen 6 games. His name is Grimsley. A Spupa.
What is that?
Is Spupa a bug type, a ghost type? I think it might be ghost. I don't know. I'm gonna do a quick Google. Spupa.
I feel dumb. I don't remember that.
Spupa is a Gen 6 Pokemon, so that's probably why you don't remember it. It's just bug type.
What does it evolve into? A moth?
Vivillon or something like that.
See, I know what that is.
It evolves from Scatterbug. How do I get through this?
I like that one.
This computer lags so hard. It's not the computer, it's the game. The game lags so hard when it loads a battle. It's like stupid bad. Okay, I'm gonna kind of take a second. Watch this load. Do I have to go the long way around? That's probably what it is. Do I have any repels? I would be very happy for some repels right now. Got a rare candy. I'm not being dumb, am I? I don't see any. Max repel. Heck yeah.
Huh. My screen messed up.
I wonder why. Interesting.
I can see like half the screen in the middle portion. So like on the far right of my screen, I see just a little bit of the shark moving around.
I just ran into a trainer, so we're gonna finish this. I'm trying to get to Po Town. Looking at the time of the episode, I want to get to Po Town, and then kind of stop off there. And then next episode will be Po Town. So we did the story stuff and a lot of chatting in this episode. But that's good. We haven't really chatted other than me being in a mood when we streamed Minecraft the other day.
Oh yeah. Are you no, I think that went really well.
I think it was funny, but I worry because Abe's girlfriend was like, "Is Jordan always that short-tempered?" And I'm like, I mean, like kind of, but also like I was very frustrated with the server not working the very first time I've like really used it, you know?
Yeah.
Plus I had already streamed for, an hour and a half and I was exhausted and it was late. And I'm an old man and I go to bed early.
You didn't do anything a second ago, did you?
What?
You didn't like change anything, right?
No, I
on
just
Discord.
No.
Okay.
Why?
Huh. No, I mean, it's not terrible. It could be worse. It's just weird.
Is that better? I was speeding up, so that could be the difference.
Maybe. It just like permanently changed though, and I can't do anything. That's okay.
Interesting. So, I guess Po Town is north of this Pokemon Center? Does something happen at this Pokemon Center? Route 16. So we can start off with a Route 16 encounter next time. See if we can find some ghosts and then head up onto Po Town right up there. And then I think that's really kind of finishing up this island. So it's... I don't know how many trials are in the game. I can't remember. Is it 8 trials? Or is it like...
Don't ask me.
Or is it 4 trials and 4 kahunas? That's not right. There's got to be more than 8 total, like, Jimmy type things. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Zach will be with us for the next episode on Thursday, so come back and check it out. I'll catch you guys down in the comments section. Make sure to hit a like if you enjoyed, and all the social medias, if you guys want to get to know me a little bit better, are down in the description as well. Peace.
Bye.